Papal marches passed through the streets of many Polish cities, including Krakow, Gdańsk, Lublin, and Szczecin. The main march was held in Warsaw. According to estimates, it was attended by tens of thousands to as many as 200,000 people. The attendance success of the event was commentated on by many foreign media, including Reuters, the Irish Examiner, the Times of Malta, and ABC News. We were also able to get a card with the Pope. All this, indeed, as you said, was accomplished in a very short time. Here we see on the screen the cavalry that was there, also the Papemobile, and the relics of St. John Paul II were with us. It took place in such an atmosphere of concentration, spirituality, mutual love, joy, and there were no disturbances there. The march was an initiative of Catholic circles, among them the Centre for Life and Family. It was a thanksgiving for the pontificate of the Holy Father on the 18th anniversary of his death. The idea to organise the event came after the broadcast of a report on TVN24 which accused St. John Paul II of allegedly covering up paedophilia. Wise people say that evil is spreading not because it is promoted by bad people, bad institutions and systems, but because good people are silent. And that is why we are taking part in the demonstration in defence of the truth about the man who devoted his entire life to serving God and people. Let, therefore, the difficult times and difficult issues not lack our prayer of witness and action. First of all, the story mentioned there in two cases looked completely different from how TVN portrayed it, that is, John Paul II. In fact, Karol Wojtyla, who was a cardinal at the time, contrary to what the authors of the report suggest, intervened in the case of priests who were accused of abuse. The third case of Father Sadusz is not fully investigated. The fact that there are doubts, this information in general in the TVN report, in my opinion, was missing. The Pope seems to embody the best, which is thought-provoking, which involves certain requirements that the Church makes. And these requirements, in connection with the evidence and theses of life being promoted, downstream rather than upstream, seem to be unacceptable to some media. Yesterday, a TVN news programme stated that the Pope was an authority for many Poles, yet the station continues to perpetuate the narrative about the Holy Father's alleged cover-up of paedophilia while he was still a cardinal. There was no mention of the great attendance success of the papal march in Warsaw. Today's mainstream media promotes completely different values from those that were close to the Pope. As a result, he is an uncomfortable figure. And on the other hand, I think the media have come to believe that the Pope no longer holds some important position in the hearts of Poles. Perhaps they believe this media fairy tale, that the Pope functions more as a hero of some offensive internet memes. John Paul II is an important figure not only for believers but for most Poles, especially those who remember his pontificate and remember what he did for Poland, from his first pilgrimage and the rise of solidarity to the fall of communism. The pontificate of St. John Paul II had a special impact on the democratic transition in Poland and other communist countries. He also contributed to improving relations between the Catholic Church and representatives of other faiths. The Pope made a total of 104 pilgrimages to more than 130 countries.